Alright guys, welcome back to another ASMR video game pickups video. It is March the 16th, and quick update, a couple of things. I had both root canals done. I might have told you that in the last video, I'm not quite sure. But I had both of those done on the same day. And then recently I went to the dentist for them to clean up both teeth again, and then to take what do you call it? When you bite into something, and a mold, if you will, for the crowns that I'm going to have to put on in a couple of 3 weeks or 4 weeks or so. So it looks like April 8th actually is the date that I go in for the crowns. Having said that, I do have March's Munch Pack that's already come, but I cannot eat candy or anything that might be in there before the crowns are put on. So I will wait to do March's Munch Pack after the 8th of April. I might even do 2 Munch Packs at once. You'll have a March video and then an April video, depending on when the April Munch Pack actually gets sent to me. But for the time being, I can't do food things, but my mouth is fine. I can talk. So I have today. I got a game from GameStop that came in the mail, and I also got a big. I shouldn't say big, but there's 8 games. They're really the same kind of game, but 8 games from Limited Run. I think I've gotten all the Limited Run orders now. This one actually came fairly quickly compared to others. But I just found out that Contra Operation Galuga, I think it's called, has been released, and you can get a physical version from Limited Run, so I'll be sure to order that from them. I'll be doing that as soon as these videos are uploaded, probably. Gaming updates, I gotta be quick, because Prince of Persia, I would say I'm about 75% done with the main story. I'm at the part, I don't know if you guys have played the game yet, but I'm at the part where I have to find the 4, I found the 4, I don't know what they're called, I forget, but I'm in the part of the story where I have to, there's this pink like battery that I have to put and somehow fling and throw and get into different slots to be able to solve the puzzle, and I'm at that part right now. It's very difficult for me. I saw some guy do it in about 35 seconds, all 3 parts, but I plan on, after filming again today these videos, I plan on trying to plow through as much of that as I can, because I just found out that Prince of Persia has DLC coming very soon. March 20th, they have DLC for Prince of Persia, and then April, and then I believe in the summer some more modes. So depending on what those modes are and exactly what they entail, I'll either play them or not. But having said that, I still have Tekken 8 I have to plow through, and South Park's new game is coming out by the end of the month. And so I got that to do as well, along with anything else. So having said that, let's go into the pickups. The first thing I'm going to show you is something I pre-ordered and got from, I forget the site, but it's Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and what these are playing cards. Just Kingdom Hearts playing cards. Nothing special. Maybe they're special, I don't know. I'm not going to open this. I think I'm just going to keep these sealed. But yeah, that finally came in the mail and finally got released. I think it's a company out of London, actually, that had this that I ordered from. I forget the name of the site. I think it's like Big Bad Toys or something like that. But these are the playing cards. Next up in the pickups video, you may have seen in other videos I had this PlayStation 4 Pro with a bunch of games just lying here on the table. I ended up helping out a friend of mine, and I bought her PS4 because she needed money. Not that I needed it, I already had it, but I figured whatever. And so it was staying here. So eventually I was able to go down to my nearest video game store near me and I traded in the games and the PlayStation 4, and what I found was apparently she had sold me a potentially broken PS4 Pro where the hard drive reformatted itself upon boot up. So they knocked off about $40 or $50 worth of trade-in for the PS4. They only took about 4 of the 6 games. The other 2 they said they couldn't take because there was a minor scratch in on a random part of each of the discs of the 2 games. I wasn't going to fight. But when they gave me the store credit, they did have 2 games that I still needed to complete my collection for personal collection for each of these systems. And the first one's very simple. It is Ready to Rumble boxing for the Dreamcast. Let's get ready to rumble. 16 fighters who are ready to get down and get it on. An arsenal of taunts and verbal assaults. Hidden combo moves for crushing punishment. Rumble power unleashes extreme moves. It says in-game announcement by Michael Buffer. Low blows, lunging hooks, overhead punches, and more. Arcade, championship, and training modes. Create and save your ideal boxer. So there you go, Ready to Rumble. And the next game, for the PS1, we have a Silent Hill copy. Very expensive, $200. That's what it's going for right about now. Easily could have bought these off eBay, but I want to try to give money to local businesses if I can. So here it says Harry Mason and his daughter Cheryl are driving to their favorite vacation spot. Late that night, a figure suddenly appears from out of the darkness. Harry turns the wheel in panic, and the car careens off the road, knocking Harry unconscious. Awakening sometime later, he realizes that Cheryl is missing. Stumbling out of the wreckage, he heads towards the small town of Silent Hill. Real-time rendered environments and dynamic camera changes create a truly cinematic horror experience. Stunning visuals and true-to-life CG movies, coupled with horrifying 3D images, will leave you breathless. Intense action and puzzles stimulate your mind, as well as your trigger finger. Fog and shadows engulf you in a world beyond imagination. Atmospheric music and sound change with each tension-filled moment. Every town has its secrets. Some are just darker than others. So we have Silent Hill, the original one for the PS1. Okay. Now, let's go into the limited run games that I finally came in the mail. And first up, for the Nintendo Switch, we have, and these are all sealed, obviously, Atari. Let me zoom out a little bit here. There we go. That should be okay. Atari Recharge Collection 1. And here it has 2 games. It has Asteroids Recharged and Breakout Recharged. So for Asteroids Recharged, it says play one of the most influential space shooters from the golden age of video games. And for Breakout Recharged, it says the original Brick Breaker has been recharged with new gameplay twists, co-op modes, and more. So we have that. And then also for the Nintendo Switch, we have Atari Recharge Collection 2. And this also has 2 games. It has Black Widow Recharged and Centipede Recharged. So for Black Widow Recharged, we have the original cult classic Arachnid starring twin stick shooter returns. And for Centipede Recharged, arcade classic with stunning 4K visuals, new game modes, and a jamming soundtrack from award-winning composer Megan McDuffie. Now, for both the Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PS5, we have Atari Recharge Collection 3. So we have the Switch copy, we have the PS5 and PS4 copies. So let's read from the PS5 and let's see if there's anything different. No, there's not. And there's not here. Okay. So 2 games. We have Cavern of Mars Recharged and Yars Recharged. So Cavern of Mars, race through caverns while blasting away enemies and terrain to reach the depths of Mars. And Yars Recharged, extend the legacy of the iconic Yars Revenge franchise with a modern take on the novel gameplay concepts introduced by the 1982 original. And then, lastly, from Limited Run, for as well the Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PS5, we have Atari Recharge Collection 4. So here's the Switch, the PS4 copy, and the PS5 copy as well. And on the PS5 it says Gravitar Recharged and Missile Command Recharged. So for Gravitar, the most ambitious game of the arcade era recharged for a new generation. And then Missile Command Recharged. Defend your cities from an assault of missiles, planes, tanks, and more. Play solo or with a friend in co-op in this modern reimagining of the arcade classic. So those are all the games I got for the PS4, 5, and Switch from Limited Run. And it also came with this, as it always usually does. It's interesting I only got one card in the box, though. Usually they give you, for each game you buy, they give you a card. I only got one this time. But this is Atari Recharge Collection 2. This is card number 293. And that's what it looks like on the back. And then lastly, from GameStop, I got the collector's edition, as I always do. For the PS5 this time, every other collector's edition that came out before this was only for the PS4. But we finally have our first PS5 collector's edition. It is MLB The Show 24, the Negro Leagues edition. Let me zoom out a little bit more. It says Discover Greatness, Pride, Passion, Determination, Heroes, Pioneers, and Icons. It's in historic partnership with the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. There's no disc in the collector's edition. It's just a voucher code, which is interesting. But on the back, it shows what it comes with. So it includes a steelbook display case, no game disc included, and the New Era MLB The Show 24 hat. And then digital content, full game download PS5 and PS4, 20,000 stubs, 2 diamond choice packs, 5 gold choice packs, 20 The Show packs, 1 equipment pack, 1 cover athlete bat skin, and double daily rewards. And I don't play any of the Diamond Dynasties or any of that stuff, so the question usually people ask me is, well, why would you spend all this money on the collector's edition? And my answer is, well, number one, I'm a collector, but number two, it comes with the hat, and I have every single MLB The Show collector's edition hat that has ever come out. And so until they stop giving a hat, I'm not going to stop buying the collector's edition. If they came out with a collector's edition that just had all this stuff and nothing else, nothing physical like this, then I wouldn't buy it. But so that's that. That's the video game pickup video, guys. I appreciate all of you watching. I'm going to do a quick unboxing in a separate video of The Show 24. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.